Hey, it's Mr. Peace. I'm here at Bobier Elementary School in Vista, California, part of the Vista Unified School District. Had my third and final visit of this school year at their elementary, the students and staff, part of the AM/PM after school program. But was so excited to share with them today. Brand new assembly in my series, and this was about icebreakers, right? Fun team building games with life lessons behind them, but it actually dealt with this picture that you see, one of the pictures from the slideshow that goes along with the assembly, and that's of this iceberg right here. And look, we know that icebergs are about 90% below the surface of the water, 10% above, but I compare, these structures to ourselves, to us as humans, that so many of us, we only show the surface, right? We don't show what's going on below that water line per se. And, it takes so much energy to keep being someone you're not, right? And we want to be ourselves, right? Everyone else is taken. And it's not easy to do that. I get it. A lot of people judge us for being ourselves, for acting how we choose to act or liking what we choose to like. But at the end of the day, your true friends are always going to accept you for who you are, right? That it's okay to take that mask off, right? That figurative mask. And it's okay to like just be real and to get real. And there's such a relief, like such a freedom when you are able to be yourself. I asked all the students today, I said, how many of you have ever thought about, have ever felt like you couldn't be yourself? And more than half the hands went up. Some went up kind of like this, because they were afraid to even be themselves in that moment, right? I was probably like that growing up too. There were a lot of times that I changed who I was to fit in with other people around me, the peer pressure to fit in. And at the end of the day, I wish I didn't expend so much energy, always putting that mask on or always trying to be like this or what I thought people wanted to see me as. No, it's at the end of the day, I'm going to be myself. My true friends will accept me for who I am. And that ties into the miracle concept, like we always speak on and I always bring up in every presentation, the lines on our hands. I trace one of mine here again. The M for miracle, upside down, W for worthy. That we're all beautiful miracles, worthy of love to both give it and receive it. But we have to believe this. And once we do, we go shine that light to others around us. And so that was kind of the concept with some of the relay races today, whether it involved the toilet paper, the pantyhose, the tennis balls, the petroleum jelly, the cotton balls, the water bottles, the Oreos, all of it really tied into us, even though we get inundated sometimes, so many things in our face and people saying that you got to do this, or the phones that we're on right now, telling us how we're supposed to act, what we're supposed to do, who we're supposed to like, right? That we can get past some of that. And again, be able to remove that costume and, not have to feel all this extra pressure, right? That at the end of the day, we can be ourselves, but also know that, part of that teamwork and part of that encouragement piece is to lift others up, right? And, once we are fully in and fully ourselves and can be comfortable, in our own skin, well, then all of a sudden, now we can notice the people around us too that are in need of our help, right? And to always cheer them on and to always pump them up and know that it's okay if we win, it's okay if we lose. It's okay if we didn't get picked to do this activity, right? We're gonna just always, stay humble enough, but also of this mindset that, it's okay to see the other person shine too, right? Because eventually we'll get that chance, right? But in that moment, the jealousy goes out the window, and any of the self-doubt or the self-hatred, and it just becomes self-love, and then that love goes on to other people too. So we lower that water line that we're 100% in, and that's what today's focus was all about. So hopefully it touched your heart. Can't wait to come back again next school year for some other topics to keep building on what we just always keep talking about, how we're supposed to live, how we're supposed to treat ourselves and others, and how we're just supposed to keep trying to spread more peace in this world. As always, have a great rest of the school year, a great summer coming up, and then feel free to hit the subscribe button you'll see pop up on the screen. You can also check out this playlist below for some additional motivation, and feel free to visit my website by clicking on the peace sign symbol on your phone, tablet, wherever you're watching this video, to track my journey across this country as I continue to heal America's heart one school at a time. Peace.